guys, it's Riella here, and I have a special guest with me, Theophany.
Hi.
Short for Love.
Hello.
Yes, she's here since
June 16.
yes, and we have the same month of birthday. She's on 18, I'm on 19 of June.
We're birthday neighbors.
Yes, neighbor. I call her neighbor. It's been years since we met.
Yeah.
Pretty long time. Couldn't count. And she just graduated. I'm working, so
Life's different.
Yeah. Today, do you know what I were doing today?
We're gonna do a podcast.
First episode of podcast. So I know like a lot of people do podcasts just to talk about life, you know?
But before that, I want to talk about our friendship.
Yeah.
Cause we met in the weirdest way. It's really unexpected.
I think I chatted first, right? It's like, hi.
Yeah,
I
cause
don't know who chat first.
my aunt, her granny,
Yeah, she's the
she
pastor.
introduced the two of us to each other.
Yeah.
And then from that, we started talking. Because I think I was going to go to Malaysia soon.
That time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh. And then when she arrived, and I was so awkward. I was like, how to... I don't know.
Because we were strangers,
yeah, I was
technically.
like,
We didn't know anything about
yeah.
each other.
But
It
look where
worked
we
out.
are now.
We had a lot of fun before. She took me around. We were kids.
Yeah, very brave.
How old
Bring
were
her around. I don't remember. I think we're like 10 or 9.
Because I think that was in 2014.
2014.
Or 16, somewhere there.
Somewhere there.
And
yeah,
then
pretty long time.
I was so shocked because, we went around KL.
Yeah.
And we were kids, right? She took me to Mid Valley, to Sunway. And we were alone, just the two of us. We took the train and everything. It was really weird, fun experience for me.
KL life is different. It's like more chill here than the Philippines.
Because in the Philippines,
bye-bye.
You'd be
see
scared.
you. Yeah.
You'd be scared to go out and stuff.
True.
But it was so cool because she didn't know anything about me, but she took me around. She treated me like a good friend. It was really fun. And after that, when I left, we kept some communication.
I think every year.
Yeah, every year on our birthday.
Before our birthday, like, neighbor, it's happy birthday, your day. So it's just like a tradition, like we have to greet each other every year.
Yeah, and that would mostly be it, right?
Yeah.
We didn't really
talk much.
Yeah, but we were friends. But then it's just this weird friendship thing that our birthdays kind of connected us to each other.
Then when she's here, she's like, we get more to connected more. Yeah,
but
get
when
bond more.
Yeah, it's I don't know why is it like that, right?
Yeah, and she's leaving soon.
She's
leaving on the 4th, and hoping to see her again. So
okay,
that's a long story.
It's quite a long story.
Yeah, but actually, there's a lot of history already before that. Yeah.
Okay.
Who are your closest friends? Can be generally like school friends or any friends that you know.
It's hard for me to say who my closest friends are.
Yeah.
Because I have a really weird view on friendship. I can't really put a finger on who is my closest friend or something. I don't know why. The lines have been blurred over the years. It's hard.
Yeah. It's hard to keep friendship if in school because there's a lot of groups that you have to meet. Like, chill guys, don't fight. And so many dramas sometimes.
Yeah. And it's hard because it's at this point in time, right? You can pinpoint who your closest friends are. But you won't know that in the coming few weeks or the coming few years, you're gonna meet another bunch of close friends.
Yeah. Another, as you go high school, then you go college, and
then you meet new friends, and then you consider them your closest friends. Yeah, and then you think they're gonna be your friends forever, like besties for life or something.
Besties.
But something happens and everything just changes.
Yeah, as you grow older.
Right?
If for me, I changed department, I have to create another close friends, but I'm not close with anybody. it's hard.
Right?
It's like you have to start from the beginning.
Again, yeah.
It's just like you have to go through the basics of being a friend, then being your close friends.
Right. But
Yeah.
when, like, I would say that some of my closest friends are my friends in high school, and right now my friends in college. So those people, so they're the people who, like, I consider my good or close friends. Even my boyfriend, I feel like he's my best friend
friends
in the whole world.
They're ride or die. How do your friendship deepen to a friend? Like, how do you make them closer to you?
That's so hard to answer.
Yeah, I think it's hard when as you grow older. It's like you don't know how to make a friendship deeper.
Because
Yeah,
you,
grow.
sometimes, like, it can vary. Because when you meet someone when you're kids, your friendship deepens because you've been through together a lot. But when you meet someone recently, your friendship deepens because you like her, or they do something for you that touches your heart.
Yeah.
Or even, like, you can be, your friendship can deepen if you just learn how to, like, keep in touch with each other. But it's different for every friendship, no?
Yeah, it's quite different. Different people have different point
Yeah.
of view also.
But I guess for me, like, I deepen my friendships with the people who, like, share their, like, share a piece of their life with me, and at the same time I can share a piece of my life with them. So when I feel this connection that, like, I can communicate with this person and they're willing to, like, let me in on their life,
Yeah.
and I'm also willing to welcome them to my life, I guess that's one way for me to deepen my friendship.
It's like if you know the whole family,
yeah, it can
like
be.
you go out with them. I have one, but that one is just like friend that I know. They're like, oh, you can just follow. Since it's just like that. I feel like okay, there's closeness, but it's hard. It's still awkward for me.
Right.
You feel like you want to express it, but it's like you're expressing at the wrong people sometimes, and you don't know how to express it properly. So sometimes people are just like, they don't want to invite you.
Oh.
Like, I think you're just like this. It's like, I'm shy. Why should I ask
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
Can you
yeah,
just do
yeah.
like this for me? It's a bit not my position to be part the whole thing, you know.
Right? Because some people, their friendship deepens because they're together a lot,
Yeah,
or they laugh about the same things.
true. I have one friend, the one I told you about. Yeah,
Mm.
she's like that. But it's just the age gap. Sometimes it's hard to get along. Yeah, sometimes if you're too mature, someone will be immature. If you that person is like too mature, you can also be immature. There's
That's
no
true.
sync.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
What do you most appreciate about your friends?
I appreciate the most if I feel like they actually want me around.
True.
Because
True.
it's hard to, like, I mean, yeah, you can be friends with people who, like, are nonchalant or something.
Yeah, same.
But it feels nice when you feel wanted in a friendship. You know, like, they want you there, like, when you're having fun, or they want you there in their tough times. Like, that's one thing I appreciate the most, especially the people who, like, always ask me, like, to be there, or always ask me if, like, how I'm doing. That's what I appreciate the most. And yeah, like, you can't expect people to think about you all the time, right?
Yeah, true.
But
Like
it feels
I'm dying.
nice.
I don't want to think about you anymore.
But it feels nice to feel like,
They think about
someone
you.
thinks about me. Like,
Yeah.
at least someone wants me there.
Not just you wanting to be there.
Right?
Like I want you guys to make me feel like I need to be there.
Yeah,
The
something
thing is
like
I
that.
don't have friends.
Oh.
I being have a friends for me is just hard for me to cope. Because sometimes if we wanna it's like friendship for me died out faster. For me. Like here as I grow older here, I don't really have friends that are really being honest with me. if I do something wrong, at least just be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
we're old enough to take whatever you're gonna say.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're just gonna be like, don't wanna confront it, of course we don't know, and then you're just gonna put a hatred in your heart
Right,
forever.
right,
It's
right.
like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I value people, I appreciate people that being around me. Then me like wanting them to always come with me like that, I feel like I don't want them to feel like I force them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like that.
It's also nice to have like friendships, like people who want to like care for your friendship. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because when you care for your friendship, that's when you learn how to communicate with each other.
Yeah, true.
Because if you don't want your friendship to fade, of course you want to fix your like differences,
Yeah.
or your issues with each other. So if you have a friend that actually wants to be your friend and wants to keep you as a friend, they're gonna apologize. They're gonna tell you what's wrong.
The honest
Right?
feeling,
Yeah, yeah.
No, there's no filter. There's no like, no need to
Yeah.
hide anything. Just be straight.
Right.
Be a man.
Because
Be a man.
when you're honest, you can fix things.
Yeah, and you feel more at ease.
Because they tell you what they actually feel.
Yeah, they feel like relief. At least I have a friend that got my back.
Yeah.
You know.
Or a friend who tells me that I'm being too much, or a friend that tells me
you're too nice.
I'm not doing enough. You know?
Yeah, it's like you're too nice. Sometimes there's people like saying, "Oh, you're just too nice. That's why nobody likes you."
Really?
Yeah, there is. For me, people
scary.
took advantage of my kindness. When I lessen my kindness, I become more like, nah. I just. Some people can be sarcastic, but I lessen being, too caring sometimes. I think everyone is just too nice to each other, to the point that we're just too blind to see that people take advantage of that.
That's true.
Because you're used to it.
But I think it's all about like setting boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries is important.
And it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, you just like, I don't want to set a boundary with this person.
Or like you're shy. What if they think like this of me, or they think like that?
True.
But in the end, it's for yourself.
How have you and your friends sacrificed for each other?
Oh,
do I have someone to sacrifice?
that's also something I should think of.
Yeah, I feel like for people like us, we sacrifice for friendship, but then the friendship, they just don't want to take it.
Right?
They just like, you know what? You do you. I don't care about you. Like,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just right now, but I don't see the things people have sacrificed for me.
yeah, I think you
Maybe
can't see it. Yeah.
maybe like I just can't see it, or I don't know. I'm not appreciative enough. But sometimes I feel like I don't know. I don't know if it's wrong to say, but sometimes I feel like I sacrifice the most, or a lot more than my friend.
Yeah, especially through our family. Like, no, I have to go with this friend. I'm sacrificing you guys.
Right?
Like, there's a lot can be sacrificed. Maybe you sacrifice spending your time with your partner and then your friends. Like, you go with your friends. Can be like many types of sacrifice that people just don't really see it.
Maybe.
For me, I don't really see it because I don't sacrifice much.
But I like in one friendship, because one habit I have like with friendships is I really want that person to like me. And because of that, like I sacrifice a lot. Like I sacrifice my sometimes my self-esteem. Like I sacrifice that. Sometimes I even sacrifice like pieces of myself. Like I hide things about me because I'm scared that they're gonna poke fun of me, or judge me or something. Which is weird because now that I think about it, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to. She is like a people pleaser. Yeah. But then like, it's for me, it's hard to please her.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, it's hard to, because we don't like, because here in Malaysia it's different way of talking to people and treating people. So for you, it's different. That's why for me to adapt your your
Oh,
personality is it's hard to please. To be honest,
really?
it's hard to please.
Wait, how?
Like for me, I feel like maybe if I do this, you may not like it, or maybe I will do something else. Should I ask her this or ask her go out? I feel like I have to think 1,000 times before I
But
say it. You know?
but like I maybe that's because I really appreciate everything. Like yeah, that you do. Like even this, I appreciate a lot. Like even just spending time.
Hmm.
You have to do a lot for me. I'm
Yeah,
even really
true.
shy because you belanja
Belanja, the
you
Malay word
you
belanja.
belanja me a lot. So
Yeah,
sometimes I get shy because I feel like you're doing too much for me,
that's why I'm too nice, guys.
right?
Like too nice.
So yeah, I'm
I think
not.
for me, it's like I didn't because I want to make sure that
I'm
I'm
fine.
not making people to please me like, oh, if I treat you this you have to be with me forever. No, it's for me that I just want to create some memories and I hope that I can give back
Ah,
the time. It's been years, so I want to do something nice, not
yeah,
just for me, for both of us, since it's our birthday month. So like, why not?
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
just
really nice.
yeah, it's like I don't really spend with someone's birthday like the same birthday as me except her. So yeah, I feel like you're like
Thank
one
you.
of the special people in my life. You know.
Aww,
She hearts fly,
hearts everywhere.
hearts everywhere. How do you develop trust within your friendship? Oh,
Yeah,
this is hard.
the one that I said is just
Yeah,
honesty.
honesty. I think everyone lacks of honesty sometimes.
Yeah, and it's hard because when the person isn't honest with you, how sure are you like that that person's really your friend or
Yeah, sometimes
something?
they broke the girl code.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here very common. Like people here, easy to have a girl code like broken. Like example, like you know this person X, but then you still dating with the X. So that's kind of like chill.
That's
Like
also part of like trust, right?
yeah, that's part of trust. And then sometimes friendship can lead to you're too anxious. You can develop anxiety.
Right, right.
It's like
That's so
you're so
true.
scared sometimes. You
Like you're
know.
scared to say, do things,
Yeah, like fear. Like you're so scared that if I don't please these kind of people, maybe they don't like me in future.
right? What they just ditch me
Oh my
out
god,
of
this sounds
nowhere.
like inside out.
Right.
Inside out
Fear
emotion.
and anxiety.
Fear, anxiety. That's where if the person trash talk you, put pull you down, you feel depressed.
Of course.
That's
And
why depression.
yeah. And then you feel scared because you value that person a lot.
Yeah,
And
true.
you put in a lot in the friendship. So you're scared that like when if you stop taking care of the friendship, they're gonna just leave.
Yeah,
Or
this gonna die down. The
right?
feelings.
And that's kind of tough, but it's part of life.
Yeah, there's somewhere it's like if example you're stuck in the same room as them and you're like they're not talking to you and you're like how to talk to them.
Right.
It feels like go back to kindergarten like this. Everyone, please talk to each other.
Because it's hard.
It's
It's
hard.
scary.
The more you get older, the more it get complicated.
Right? That's so true.
It's so complicated.
Because there's a lot more feelings involved
Yeah.
when you're older. And then you have to fix problems within yourself and fix problems within, like, with other people.
Mm.
So that's even harder.
Harder, yeah, true.
But yeah, it's hard. It's really important to have trust and to take care of trust in a friendship.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing that will allow the friendship to like last, right?
Yeah, to grow. So
Because if you trust this person with your life, like you know that person's not gonna talk behind your back, that person's not gonna do you wrong in
yeah.
any way. Of course, you're gonna wanna stay with them like the longer. Yeah, I think honesty is really important
Yeah.
for that.
True, true. Honesty highlighting.
Yeah, that's one thing also I should learn.
Yeah, I
Like,
think we also have to be honest with ourselves.
right? Hmm,
Then only we can be honest with people that we know.
that's so true. Like being honest with like how you're feeling, especially on their actions towards you. You also have to be honest if you really think that's fine or not.
Yeah.
Like if they do something, should I allow this to happen to me, or is it a small thing and I can forgive?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Like you also
You
have
need to treat yourself better than you can treat others
That's
better.
true.
So you love yourself
Because
better than anyone.
if you put your friendship first, it's gonna make you feel like bad.
Yeah, you don't know how to
Sometimes, right?
you don't know how to please them at the end.
Right? And
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
You just like end up crying in your bedroom, play the sad music, emotional damage. Okay, let's go move on to the next question. How do you experience care from your friends?
like the one that you're doing right now, I really appreciate it because not a lot of my friends I would say, would go the.
And no one remembers your birthday.
You can say
No, I'm gonna say it. You know who
I
you
feel
are.
like
You
no
know
one
who-
goes the long mile for me.
It's okay. My friends also forget about my birthday. They're like, it's your birthday? So yeah, it's okay. Everyone grow the year and then they just move on.
And yeah, people say it's like very small.
Yeah, but for us, like, your birthday we remember, but our birthday
Right.
you just like remove everything from the calendar. It's just
Right.
like June never exists
It's
in your
like,
life.
of course, sometimes you say na, oh, it's fine, it's just a birthday. But when you look at it, like honestly,
Where are my friends who
right?
cared? And then you're like,
Maybe I'm a bit sensitive, but
I'm also sensitive,
yeah, but like
but I
it's
learned not to be sensitive.
because it feels nice,
Yeah.
to be appreciated, and it's not like I'm not gonna be friends with you anymore.
Mm.
It's just that my feelings are
Hurt
touched.
because you already have a friends and you already like, oh, I already go through this with you guys for your birthday. It's like, it's my birthday. Come on, like nobody remembers.
Reciprocate or something.
Yeah, I think that's one thing everyone likes. Like, don't ask your friends to ask what's the day. Don't wait until like, oh, you guys wanna go out today, and you're just like, oh, I will be busy. It's like you forgot about the day. You know, I think girls are just girls, but I think we're just emotionally like,
Yeah. It's not because it's like it's a special day. Like so,
Yeah.
because I see birthdays like when it's my friend's birthday, I look forward to it.
Yeah, I feel like nobody looking forward for our birthdays. I feel like, are we that bad as Geminis? Tell me.
Maybe.
They said Geminis are just
Yeah,
too nice.
Geminis are the worst. They said.
Yeah, it's okay. We enjoy our birthday. We just like, I feel like,
But yeah, it's like a touch to the ego, you know.
it's like
Like
testing
at
your
least
fire.
why didn't I get the same?
Yeah, I experienced that for 5 years, so I'm fine.
You just learn to.
Yeah,
It's
like
not that big of a deal, right?
the only remember is if you have like 18 debut. That's it.
That's true.
Even this in the Philippines. For me, when I turned 18, it's pandemic, so no one really care.
Yeah.
No one can go out. So what should I do?
Mm.
Stay at home. So sad, but yeah. Along the way, people just forgot. If you post something in social media, they will remember.
Right.
If you don't post anything or don't do anything,
No one's
then
gonna remember.
no one really gonna know. No one really know if you're gonna die. Also, no one will know if you go take a shit. Also, no one really knows.
That's true. But I feel like also, like although it's like, it's nice to be appreciated on your birthday. Sometimes people just have a lot on their plate, so they don't remember.
True.
So that's fine. You also have to learn that like, some people are also like busy with their lives, you know.
Yeah, true.
So it's a personal thing. It's not like I blame my friends or I blame people for not remembering or I hold a grudge against them. But it just feels
You feel less important sometimes.
Yeah. It's like a kick to your ego.
I think everyone would want to remember, right?
Right?
Who doesn't want to remember?
Because it's,
Only Facebook, only our social media remembers our
because
birthday.
it's culture.
Yeah.
It's culture to celebrate your birthday. So it's just, but it's fine. You forgive and forget.
Yeah.
It's a small thing, but it hurts.
Remember that. Those who remember our birthday next year, please make sure to greet us.
Put it on your calendar.
Okay, next question. How do your friends encourage your personal growth? This one.
It's just, I don't know.
Personal growth, I think, is like more like how we are today. What does they impacted in us? For me, like I said, I don't have friendship. So for me, I just grow along the way. Even though people just come and go, it's fine. Because you get to learn your mistakes. People just wanna forgive from your past and go ahead. As long they are, I'm not holding any grudges. They are the one holding any grudges to me. For me, it's just like I did my mistakes, even though it's not my mistakes. I was just like, okay, you know what? For me, I don't like to fight. I don't like a drama, to be honest. And I don't like when people just keep pulling me into the drama and I can't grow for myself.
That's true.
It's like, come on, we're adults. We're not 13 years old anymore. We're not 16. And
Just
we can design it better. If you're just gonna be childish, you cannot grow.
That's true.
You're just gonna end up doing the same loop all over again to other people. It's just not right.
So you should not keep on looking back.
Yeah.
Because, at some point, you just have to accept that it happened and just learn from it.
I think nobody want to learn from their mistakes. They're just gonna like, oh, I don't care.
Right.
We fight.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk to you. I think it's very common if people have issues with each other, they're just not gonna talk and then just make it obvious in the crowd.
Right.
You're just putting everyone in a very awkward position. You're just like, you know?
But yeah, when there's so much time for us to spend just trying to be better versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, instead of wasting our time blaming ourselves and blaming other people for the things that happened in the past, I think it's better for us to just look forward.
Yeah.
Because that way, at least what you're doing is productive with your life.
True.
Because if you keep looking back, what's that gonna do? Right? It's not
Nothing
gonna do
good,
anything.
yeah.
It's just gonna make you feel bad.
True.
But when you forgive yourself and you forgive others, I think
Maybe like just forgive yourself. You don't have to bother what people think.
Yeah.
I think we always overthink what people think sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, oh no, it's something bad, and you just gotta think so many things. You create so many scenes in your mind. Yeah, it's kind of hard.
It's up to you. But when my friends, right, my friends, it's just nice to grow with people. You can see them mature.
Yeah.
And I guess when you see your friends mature and be better, you also want to be better.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I got encouraged to do this.
Yeah. When you see them turn into better people, you kind of look at yourself and wait.
You will know if someone will be toxic.
Yeah.
You will know because if they start to do something that you don't like, and then it's just like you can't grow. To be honest, like you're just gonna stuck with the same people and just gonna be like that forever. You can't really.
And it's also important to be honest with your friends.
Yeah.
Tell them, yo,
Honesty.
that's not nice.
Yeah.
Because that way you also encourage them to improve themselves.
Yeah. Yo, guys, not this. Don't do this.
Yeah. But
even a simple act of action can create big impact in their personal growth also.
But it's also hard.
Yeah, it's not everyone cannot change overnight though.
It's hard to call out your friends.
Yeah. Whoever you guys are.
Personally, yeah, I find it hard to call out my friends. Because of course, everyone has feelings.
Yeah.
You can't just say things without thinking about what they're gonna feel, because of course they're gonna feel
it also. True.
You have to be careful.
What?
But life is so hard.
Life is hard.
It's quite hard, especially dealing with other people. Life's already so hard dealing with yourself.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with other people.
You have to deal with other people's personal
But
life.
yeah, but it's part of life.
Yeah,
It's
true.
the fun part of life.
Fun part.
Not really, but
Hey, what friends have a negative impact in your life?
mm,
I think most likely like what we've been saying the whole time. Like if they do something, it was just gonna impact us. Like if you're being negative, of course we're just gonna follow the negative. If no one's gonna be positive, if all of you are negative, of course, like you're giving that energy for yourself, and it's you just start to be like in your some areas in your life. Now I'm just gonna ditch my family. Now I'm just gonna do this on my own, which is also impact who you are today.
it's true. But it's also hard because, again, friendships, like other people, impact our lives so much. So even their small actions make us feel so bad sometimes. But I guess that's it. Like for me, it's just me with my emotions.
True.
It's because, especially when you're with other people, you expect them to do good things to you. And when they don't, your expectations kind of are failed, right?
Yeah.
And hurt. You
Yeah.
feel hurt. But one negative impact probably would be like, I personally set a high expectation for my friends because, again, I feel like I do a lot for them. So which is weird. I've developed that weird mindset. Now, like, if I do this much for this person, they should do the same to me.
True.
But that's also one thing I should fix about myself, probably.
A bit lower. It'll be like you can be
Like, if you do
Yeah.
stuff for your friends, like, don't expect them to like you back.
don't expect that they will like it too much also.
Yeah, true.
Because if you have expectation very very high,
You're gonna get
you're
hurt.
gonna get ghosted.
That's true.
You're gonna get ghosted, and then we're like, why people are just ignoring me, and then you're just like overreacting to it. It's like no one likes me in the end.
Right?
If you have a
But
high
that's on you. Like, you set that on yourself. Whether people like you or not, it depends on your expectations of other people.
Yeah, true.
So if you expect people to not treat you like so special, then you're gonna realize that they're just doing their lives. Like, they're doing their own thing. They're
True.
not deliberately ignoring you.
What is a friendship you miss? What kind of friendship you kind of miss from your, as it is 22 years you've been living?
I guess the one when I was a kid. Because now that I'm older, I put so much thought into friendships. Like, it's like I calculate every move I make. What if this person stops liking me? But when you're a kid, you don't really care.
Yeah, like
Like-
I don't care about you. I would just be with my mom.
Like, when you're a kid, you just be yourself. Like, and then when you get told off, you learn from it. But you don't really see your friends as your lifeline.
True.
Like, if you stop being friends with that person because you stole something from them,
Yeah.
which is bad.
It's like, no, I like this.
You get told off and then you say sorry.
Being
Like,
a kid is easier
it's
than
simpler.
Yeah. But your adult is like harder. It
Those
gets harder.
friendships are the ones I miss, probably, because it's much simpler and you just play around, and when you're home, you don't think about them.
For me,
But I
like
guess that's a childish way of
for me,
thinking.
my mom don't allow me to have friends.
Really?
Yeah, even like me, it's easy for me to build friends. So last time I have an ice skating group. Last time I think I bring you there. I have a group of ice skating friends.
Yeah.
So I have last time I was like only 14, 13. I have a squad that I created, and we're like 40 to 50 girls, and I'm the only. Imagine I'm the leader of this group, and at the end of the day, I was like, oh, we're just gonna add few more girls. Just like if you guys want to meet up, you guys can go. So we have a lot of plans. Like we want to plan for t-shirts. We want to have our own like squad. Like we have this. There's a lot of skating groups, but they don't have like official for just for girls. So okay, I just create. We're the first one to have a girl group, like a big one.
Wow.
So imagine like 50 people and different ages. I don't know how I handle it. And just because of someone talk bad about me, I just give up. It's feel like, and people alongside with her, and they know that I didn't do anything. The whole conversation was just like, oh, so you're this person's girlfriend. That's all I said. And then they just go against on that. Like, what did I do? I just say this sentence, and you're just like, yeah, that's the person's girlfriend. And then at the end of the day, the person just invite her sister in the group, and then she just want to take over the whole squad. So I was like, there's no true friends during my time. That's why friendship for me is quite a painful thing to try again for me. But along the way, I go easy on myself. And then my friends, they're like, oh, when are you gonna come out? So I cannot go out. My mom don't allow me to go out. And then I have few friends when I'm childhood. They're like went to my house and I'm at home. My mom is at home. My mom said, don't go out to the door. Even they're like calling me.
Why?
She's like, she doesn't allow me to go out with friends. And that's why I was like, how to have friends like this? I mean the house really go crazy. So I have to do the chores. So only she can allow me to go out. But she still didn't end up getting me to go out. Like she just scared me. She scared me to clean up the room.
And then you
yeah,
weren't allowed.
that's why a lot of friends didn't have a high hope on me because they know that I would bail on them.
That's true.
I mean, we're just kids.
It's
I
a
can't do anything.
Filipino thing.
Yeah, it's like you can't do anything. Like you cannot go
Like
against
when
your
you're
mom.
young.
Yeah, when you're young, it's
you
just
have
like,
to stay at home.
because you're a girl, especially if you're a girl.
Which is, I don't know.
It's hard.
But it's fine. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Love you, Mom, Dad.
Love you, Mom. Mommy, arigato gozaimasu.
I don't know why they do it though. I still don't understand, but I guess they have like some weird philosophy on it.
I think they just apply from what they are
Taught
when they were young.
because
But
they weren't allowed.
but because we're Gen Z, so
It's hard for us.
it's
to
hard for
understand.
us to stay put. Like we
And
are
you
explorer.
wanna be with your friends.
Yeah, we want to be with our friends. There's nothing wrong. We're not gonna do anything bad. It's just like, we just play swimming. I wish that I could go back, and it was like, yeah,
Go with them.
yeah, true.
But it's okay. Maybe they were teaching us something.
Yeah, they teach. So this question is about something that, like, if you were one of your memory in your past, what year would you want to relive in?
Year?
Yeah, what age of that year you want to relive in? That you can tell yourself, like, oh, I can do this better. If you were able to go back in past.
I don't know. Probably when I was in high school, I would have fixed like because I did this weird phase where I would be angry all the time. I don't know why. I don't know. I just hope like when I could go back and just tell myself, yo,
Fix yourself.
fix yourself. What are you doing?
Don't be like this.
You're being so unreasonable. Because of that, it was hard for me to like develop relationships with others. Because I was just weird. I was in this weird state of mind. Like I thought everyone was against me, but in reality, it was me. Like I was just thinking that people didn't like me, or
yeah, you're the one who's like,
I was
yeah,
an outcast. But it was just you. Like if you really work hard to build relationships with others, and like establish yourself to be a better person so that people are like attracted by you.
Yeah.
Like you can make a lot of valuable relationships, but when you think like you separate yourself all the time, or you think low of yourself all the time, that's when you kind of lose touch with others. So if I could go back and I just tell myself, yo, you're being weird, just stop it. Like no one's out to get you, no one's against you. Just stop. Just be normal. Like make friends.
Yeah, true. For me, same. I would go back to my teenage time.
Right.
Because I feel like I always felt that I'm the only one that is weird, the outcast one. Like, I think because I'm different race, or I have a lot of mind. That's why I don't like to talk with girls. And I'm just scared. It's just like, oh, here is just too many. I can be a judgy person. Like, I can hear if someone talk bad about me. Like, I can hear like pretty loud. So that's where I feel like I have to change my thought of thinking. Not all is the same. Everyone is different.
Or just tell them, oh, it's hard.
It's hard, right?
But just like if you have a high enough self-esteem, you won't care anymore.
True. So, what would your advice for the people watching this about friendship?
I guess it's to properly set boundaries. Always be honest with your friends. That's also one thing I should learn. It's to value yourself also, and not and like love yourself so that your love will translate into your love for other people.
True.
So you really have to like build up on yourself first, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to fix
prioritize yourself first.
you have to fix yourself, your ideologies, like the way you think, your mindset. Because what you think, it also goes out of your mouth. So if you try to become a better person, other people will be more attracted to be friends with you because you're really you're trying your best to be a more mature person. But I guess that's also one
friendship is like a big deal in our life also,
right?
Because it can be friends, but you create a lot of memories, and then if you don't like talk about it also, it can just die off easily. Yeah, that's why friendship is important.
Yeah,
at least you have some people for your wedding to celebrate your
that's
birthday
true.
or Christmas or
If you have friends,
holiday.
no one's gonna greet you.
Yeah, a lot of people have trio, like
Yeah.
4 groups. I don't know how they end up like that, but I mean everyone has different interpretation of friendship. So I hope you are satisfied. I hope you feel better talking about it, and I hope your friends are looking for love after this. And make sure don't chase after her, okay? She's going back soon, so be nice to her. Be
nice
honest. Be honest with her. She's very hard to please, but she's easygoing person.
I'm not hard to please.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button to stay updated. Bye, guys. See you guys in the next episode.